Good morning. Welcome to another Monday Mindset, October 7th. It is Monday. Are you ready to go? Today we're going to talk about how do you build trust? How do you build trust for your business? How do you build trust for your relationships? So we all know you got to get known, like, and trusted, but how do you tactically do that? So for those maybe who are tuning in for the first time, I run a company called Reminder Media. We're a marketing company. And we work with tens of thousands of clients, not only in insurance, which is one of our main industries, but we do it in about 100 different industries. So it gives me kind of unique perspective or insight on different industries and really the consumer. Like, how does the consumer respond to a business, whether you're an interior designer, photographer? I've worked with magicians. My funniest kind of company I've ever worked with is a Canadian geese company where they basically, golf courses would hire them to bring border collies in to chase the geese off of the golf courses. So it's pretty funny. What's up, Tony? Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Monday Mindset. Today, I'm going to give you 4 areas to build trust. Good to see you, Lily. Welcome. I was just sharing, of all the companies I've worked with, probably the funniest one was this Canadian geese company, or a goose company, that was hired by golf courses to chase the geese off the golf courses with their border collies. Pretty funny. But hey, man, they got to build trust with the golf courses. They've got to get those golf courses to know, like, and trust them, so they get referrals, they get repeat business. So I've gotten some unique insight on what builds trust from a marketing standpoint. You can learn a lot by 2 things. One is watching what the competition does. Here's the secret to business. This is a real strategy. It's called R&D, rip off and duplicate. Meaning, Tony Robbins teaches success leaves clues. You don't have to be the innovator. You can be the imitator. In fact, I have a buddy. He runs a $100 million plus company. He goes, why innovate when you can imitate? Meaning, success leaves clues. Replicate it. By sheer nature of replication, you're not going to do 100% replication. So you're going to have your own kind of spin on it, vibe on it, your own personality. So you'll come up with something a little bit different, but you're not trying to reinvent the wheel. The second way, so you can imitate versus innovate. And then the second way, when you think about kind of growing a business, when I look out there, it's just repeating over and over and over again the things that have worked for you so you can iterate on those things. I fall into this trap where it's like I'm constantly seeking for something new and I need to double down on what's working. But the temptation is the shiny object temptation, right? The squirrel, where it's like you see it and you just can't help but do it, versus doubling down on what's working. And as you double down on what's working, you iterate on it and it gets perfected. But anyways, let's talk about building trust. There's 4 ways to build trust that I've found working with my clients that I think you can apply today, that you should be asking yourself, how do I do this week? First way to build trust is you got to show people your resume. You got to show people your success that you've had. Buyers want to work with people they look up to. So why would I choose Tony for my Medicare versus the other thousands of Medicare agents that are out there? Naturally, as a consumer, I want to go to the trusted resource. I want to go to the person who I believe is the most successful, because if they've proven they're successful by their resume, it influences my trust to work with them. Same as when you hire somebody. What do you look at? You look at their past experience. You look at what they've accomplished. How are you showcasing your accomplishments? Accomplishments are not just things like awards. Accomplishments are things like how many years you've been in business, how many clients that you've served. These are accomplishments. Other accomplishments that you can share is how do you give back? This is a really powerful accomplishment, that if you're a business of purpose, not just profit, and you showcase to your database, here's how I give back. Here's how I support the community. Here's the good that we're doing. It's called humble brags. If you can showcase to people your accomplishments, what you've done, the projects you've completed, how you give back to the community, the awards you've won, how many years you've been in business, how many clients you've served, you will elevate your trust. You got to be careful with these because, again, it's a humble brag. So if you do it too much, people are going to feel like you're bragging. An easy way to do it is when you close a new deal, like you close a new client, you can post on your Facebook page or your Instagram giving a shout out to your client for giving you a chance. And it basically is a humble way to show that you're active, you're helping people. Another way I've done it for clients is at the end of every year, they do a big post on social and a big mailer thanking their database. And they'll say things like, thank you to the 1,000+ clients I was able to help this year. Your trust in me means the world. And it's like a humble way of showing, it's through the lens of a thank you, but showcasing how many people you've served. So you can do those as posts, you can do those as mailers, but people want to buy from people they look up to, not people they think they know as much as. So accomplishments matter. Second thing that matters more than accomplishment are reviews, testimonials, right? In different industries, you have different compliance regulations, so you abide by your compliance regulations, but how are you showcasing your reviews and testimonials? When you buy something on Amazon, what do you immediately look at? What's up, Grace? Good to see you this morning. Hope you're having a great morning. But what do you buy? So, when you're shopping on Amazon, what do you immediately look at? You go down, you scroll down, you look at the reviews, if you're anything like me. And you're looking at two things, star rating and volume. How many reviews do they have, and what's the star rating of the reviews that they have? Because the more volume and reviews that they get, the more you trust it, right? So if you have a lot of reviews and maybe a 3.7 star rating, and you have very little reviews but a 5-star rating, I actually might trust the volume, even though it's a less rating, than the one with lesser reviews, because just volume means that more people have experienced it and there's been more consistency. So showcase your reviews. If you struggle to get reviews, I always give this tip to people, so take advantage of it. You should be doing a client event. So do a client event for your clients. Invite them out. Maybe it's you want to give them something for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's right around the corner. Maybe you give a free pie out to all of your clients. Partner with a local bakery or go to Costco and get a bunch of pies. And when they come to get the pie, ask them to give you a review. So it's a simple way for you to get a bunch of reviews on your Google business profile that will help you build trust. What's up, Melissa? Good to see you. Hope you're feeling better. I think you were feeling sick last Monday, but I appreciate you tuning in, so I hope you're feeling better. And Joe, man, what's up? You're late, brother. Don't be late to Monday Mindsets. It's the most important video of the week. I'm just kidding. I don't know if you're late or not, but you just commented, so I appreciate the comment. But okay, second way to build trust, showcase your testimonials. Third way to build trust, and this one is really good. It's trust by association, so trust by partnership. So you guys have trust in me because of Tony and Joe entrusting to me the ability to have this platform within the insurance syndicate to share my thoughts. So there's natural trust associated to me because of my relationship with Tony and Joe. And so you need to apply that to your business. Call it 6 degrees of separation. Who are the 6 businesses that can feed you business that are non-competitive but synergistic? So in Medicare, it might be the local pharmacy, it might be the elder care attorney, it might be the doctor, dentist, the local providers. Who are the local businesses that you can partner up with? And the thing about partnerships that people fail on all the time is they go to people and they say, okay, let's partner together. Joe, let's you and I, refer each other. And Joe, of course, is a nice guy. He doesn't want to have confrontation in his life. He has enough of that already. So he goes, absolutely, Luke, let's refer each other. But he never gives me a referral. Maybe you have partnerships like this where you have great business, friends, acquaintances, but they never refer. And the reason why is because you're asking versus giving. It's Gary V's jab, 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 right hook. We've all heard that over and over again. Ask yourself, if you want to get referrals, are you referring? The best way to get referrals is to be a referrer. How many people have you referred to the synergistic businesses around your area? The people like the elder care attorneys, how many people have you referred to them? The people like the pharmacies, like how are you giving to them so they naturally feel like they need to reciprocate and give back to you? So we teach this all the time with our magazine. Give a free ad in the magazine to somebody that you want to do business with, and don't ask for anything in return. Literally, don't even ask them to refer you. Just say, I love what you do, Melissa. I would love to bring you in front of my client base. I'd love to feature you. So, meaning you're giving without taking. That's the key. But the best way to get referrals from partners is to be a referrer. If you refer all the time and you connect, you're a connector, then they will want to connect you. But you got to lead by example, as John Maxwell says. That's the best leader, the one who role models, not the one who just tells. All right, last way to build trust. So if you're following along there, you got your resume, which is your accolades. You got your client testimonials, which is your reviews. You have this partnership concept, which you're building trust by partnership. You're showcasing to that partner's audience that, hey, you guys should trust me because we're in this together. And then the fourth way to build trust is really through your subject matter. So how do you put out educational content on your subject matter where people, when they think Medicare, when they think property casualty, when they think health and life, they think of you? There's nobody that knows more about health and life insurance than Luke Acree. And the only way to get that, right, is by putting out educational content on that subject matter of health and life, but doing it for long periods of time. So there's this thing in podcasting called pod fade. You guys have probably heard about it. Most podcasts don't make it past 10 episodes. They just die. But if you can make it past those 10 episodes, right, you're in the elite of podcasts, because there's literally millions of podcasts now with, I would say, no views and no traction, because they just end up stopping. With educational content, the key is the consistency over the long period. This is why our magazine works so well and the content that we do, because it's based in this concept of education and entertainment and endearment, and you're putting out educational content on your subject matter every 2 months. And if you do it for months upon months upon months, if not years, you will naturally just start building a subconscious awareness in the mind of your consumer that, man, Luke Acree, that guy knows marketing. I am just a guinea pig for you guys to watch, of going like, look at what I've done for my business. Try to be everywhere, talking about sales and marketing constantly, putting out blogs, putting out podcasts, getting on Monday Mindset. Does this Monday Mindset, this time spent on this episode, generate me tons of deals? I hope so, but it probably won't. But year after year, week after week, pumping out content on things that I want to be known for. Maybe, Melissa, you're actually awesome. You catch a ton of them, but maybe let's say you only catch 1 or 2, but you saw the post frequently. You saw Luke goes live every Monday. Maybe you don't watch them all, but you still see them. And I'm still building that brand equity in your mind that, man, Luke Acree, he loves sales and marketing. I should check out what he's doing when it comes to sales and marketing. And you're going down your journey. The biggest mistake people make in life is they think consumers need to be at where they're at in their movie. You're living your own movie. You're the star of your movie. They're the star of their movie. That means you're maybe at a different period of time, different needs, different pain points than your consumer has right now. But if you stay consistent, so maybe I'm posting, right, about insurance 24/7, and I'm going and I'm going and I'm going, and you don't watch anything, but you're seeing the posts that I'm doing. You're seeing the content that I'm putting out. All of a sudden, in your movie, as you go down the road of life, all of a sudden you hit a need of insurance. Now I win, because I was consistent in all this other time building subconscious and conscious awareness that when it comes time to where you actually have that pain point, I'm the first person that pops into your mind. And all the stats in every industry, they're outrageous. Across the board, it's like 76% of consumers will choose the first business they think of. And we all know the Zig Ziglar saying, I believe, you got to get known, liked, and trusted. How do you build trust? Showcase you're the best by your resume. Showcase you're the best by your testimonials. Showcase you're the best by your partnerships. And showcase you're the best by educating people constantly 24/7 on your subject matter, so they see you as the knowledge broker. You're the person who has the most knowledge on the subject matter, that even if I don't use Joe, I still want to go get his opinion. That's the key. Alicio, what's up, my brother? Hope you're doing well, man. So Alicio is local to me. We were over at the Top Golf not too long ago, and we're going to have to do that again, my man. But hope you guys are doing well. So that is the Monday Mindset, 4 ways to build trust. I'm going to leave with this quote. I read this at the 5 a.m. club today. Leaders set high standards, refuse to tolerate mediocrity or poor performance. That's Brian Tracy. Leaders, they set high standards and they refuse to tolerate mediocrity or poor performance. You know where that starts? It starts with the man in the mirror. Are you refusing, when you look in the mirror at yourself, are you refusing to tolerate mediocrity and poor performance? If you refuse it first in yourself, you will model that for the people that you lead. And if you're a fan of John Maxwell, you understand that leadership is just influence. That's all it is. It's influence. How are you influencing yourself and the people that are around you so you can grow? It's Monday. Let's get out there and win for our family. Let's get out there and win for our friends, for our clients, and most importantly for ourselves. Go make it happen. Happy Monday, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.